Hey everyone, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on my video. And y'all, I came in to talk about working from home. I have been seeing a lot of articles about employers saying that it doesn't work, and then some employers are, wanting their workforce to not even come back because they realize that it's actually cheaper for them when we work from home. So, first off, let me start by saying that I have worked from home, oh my God, probably I would say about 10 years on or off, maybe more than that. And my personal experience with it is this: I absolutely love it, okay? Especially living here in Ohio where we have bad winters. I'm not getting up uh, having to get dressed and warm clothes to go out, drive through snow covered streets that maybe they didn't salt during the night, slipping and sliding all around. When it's real hot, in the summer, I am not out and about. I save on lunches, parking, all of that. Now, that's just, things that you first think about when you're working from home. But here's something that I noticed. When I work from home, I'm actually calmer. I don't have distractions. Now, some people will say, well, along with that comes a bit of loneliness because you don't have that office chit chat and all of that. And that's true. Sometimes you do get a little bored, but here's the thing with that. Most of the people that I know, they work from home. My friends work from home. So what we do is if we get bored, we text each other, we email each other, we're on a group chat or something and we're talking to each other, you know? So in this age of new technology and just all of this stuff that the internet allows us to do, I think it's actually better. Also, I noticed that working from home, I'm a lot more productive. I'm not even going to lie. It's because I'm so relaxed that I feel I actually work more, but I don't feel as stressed or overworked, if that makes sense. My productivity is more. And I think it's because I'm relaxed. I wake up in the morning. Let me tell you what my day looks like. I wake up in the morning. I don't have to start work until 9:30. My hours are actually 9:30 to 5:30. I get up, watch a little TV. Um, around quarter to 9, I get a shower, come down, make me some coffee, eat a little something, and then wait for 9:30 to start. Okay, sit down at my computer that was provided by the employer. They mailed me everything that I needed. I've had jobs where I had two computer monitors and a laptop and a phone. The current job I have now, I have one monitor, a laptop, keyboard and headset and all that, anything that I need. I don't need a phone because the phone is actually an app on my laptop, and my calls come through the internet. Okay, so I sit down, I work, I eat when I want to. I really don't take a lunch per se because you're home and I'm not in a call center, so it's not like I'm tethered through a headset. So I get up and go eat whenever I want to. I, midday, I go out for a walk sometime. Now remember, I'm still at work, so it's not like I'm jetting off to Walmart, although I've done that before too. Um, because as long as your work is done, they don't even miss you because you're keeping up on what you need to do. So another thing that I notice is that a lot of people believe that when you work from home that you're not really working. And I beg to differ. I like I said, I actually am more productive at home. And when people say that, it kind of annoys me sometimes. And the reason why is because they don't call it work for nothing. And I'm not getting a paycheck for sitting here not doing anything. I'm working. Something else I noticed, I don't even want to take my vacations as much as I did when I'm leaving out the house. I noticed that I have not missed a day of work since I started working for my current employer, and I started last year. I literally have not missed a day. Even when I moved a couple months ago, I worked that day because I had my laptop. My son and my nephew were my movers. Basically, when I told, explained to them everything that I needed them to do when they were moving me, they basically told me, if you're not carrying anything, we don't even need you around. You know, I wasn't even at the house when they were moving me. I actually went to my new house and worked. So believe me when I say that if you are a person that works, you know, you know your way around computers, this is a good thing. Now, something that I know a lot of employers will say, they don't want you to be working from home and your kids are running around in the background. I know my nephew's wife actually had to prove that her children were in daycare during the day while she was at home working, which was no problem. She literally has little ones, and they know that little ones, you could tell them to be quiet and they are not paying attention. Y'all, I have a candle lit that needs to be blown out, so that's what I'm doing. And it was starting to smoke, and I don't want it to soot up my the pretty glass that it's in. But getting back to this working from home, I know a couple people have reached out to me um, through email or private chat, and they asked me to recommend jobs that work from home. I'm going to tell you this: health insurance companies, definitely. If you're young and like say you're in college and you need hours that are not traditional because you're wanting to work part-time, health insurance companies, these cell phone companies, a lot of the airlines, their employees are working from home. And y'all know with COVID, a lot of jobs are working from home now. And like I said at the top of the video, these employers are realizing that when they send their workforce home, it's actually cheaper for them. Think about it. If they rent office space, they have to pay the rent, they have to provide utilities and all of the overhead, equipment, desk, all of that. When they have an employee that works from home, the only thing that they have to provide is the computer equipment. That's it. There is no rent because you're home. Even to the setup of the equipment. The day that your equipment arrives, usually you get an email or there's information contained in the box that the equipment comes in that helps you set up your equipment. You can either call tech support or you can follow the directions that are included with the equipment. A couple of times, y'all, they have sent me so much stuff that I'm sitting here looking at all these cords, and I'm like, oh my God, I am not gonna be able to hook this up come Monday. All my shit is gonna be wiggity whack, and I'm not gonna be uh, connected at all. But what I'll do is I'll get quiet, lay the instructions out, get all the equipment, make sure I can identify every cord, because most of the cords are different colors. Get it all laid out, and normally I can get it put together. There have been a couple times that once I got it together, maybe one of my screens, my monitors wasn't working. I called their tech support desk, and basically they walked me through how to get everything working properly. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you, even though I work on computers and have been working on computers for, oh Lord, almost like 30 years, I ain't gonna sit here and lie and act like I am an IT expert. I don't know how to put together half this shit, but the instructions are so understandable that you pretty much can get it hooked up. The only problem that I normally have is the cores, especially if they're all the same color. You know how you get the cores and they're all black? And I'm like, okay, is this the cord that they're referring to? And maybe I might hook those cords up wrong, but pretty much the basic setup, once you get it, pretty much every job that you have working from home, the setup is going to be the same. It's normally, what is it that they're sending you? Do you have two monitors and a laptop and a phone? And you got to set your phone up and get it up online. But like I said, they give you a number to call, and they will literally walk you through what we refer to on YouTube as the unboxing. From the unboxing all the way to setting up your email, they will walk you through all of it. They will literally stay on the phone with you. If it takes 2 hours to do it, they will stay on the phone with you that long. The people that they have in tech support are normally pretty young. They're very helpful, they're very understanding. Because, y'all, I start off by telling them, I don't know jack. So when you explain, sir or ma'am, act like you're explaining to a kindergartner because I don't understand jack. And they'll laugh and, they'll say, don't worry, Miss Rachel, we're gonna get you there. And these young folk get me there. So I have been successful at working from home. I actually like it. Like right now, I my office area is in the downstairs of my home, of my little townhouse condo or whatever you want to call it. I used to be upstairs. I used to section off a room, just use one room, and it was completely for just my office. But I live alone, y'all. I am an empty nester. I have grown kids. So where I just moved to, I in my living room, it has like an entryway to my patio. And what I noticed is that this little entryway that I have was a nice little office space. So I bought me one of these L-shaped desks that didn't even pay a lot for it. I think I bought it on Amazon for about $59, y'all. All I needed was it for it to be able to hold this darn computer. So I wasn't paying no whole bunch for it. What I did pay a decent amount for is my chair. Because you figure if you're gonna be sitting there 8 hours, you want your chair to be comfortable and ergonomically correct so you don't be jacked up. And y'all, I've had spine surgery, so I had to make sure that my chair was right. So I did pay uh, more for my chair than what I actually paid for my desk. But where I'm sitting now, y'all, I literally can open my patio door up all the way, and I'm looking at grass and trees. And where I live at, actually be a lot of little animals scurrying around. Chipmunks that I've never seen the chipmunk. I didn't even know what the hell it was. Rabbits hopping by, all kind of shit. So I got the birds chirping. I can smell the outside. This is great. There is a time of day in the afternoon, after I've eaten my lunch, that I actually, while I'm working, I'm playing music. Like on my Bluetooth speaker, I put on my little jazz or whatever, and then it takes me, out the rest of the day. It's like I'm, you know, just the day has progressed and I'm chilling. I want to end my day on a positive note. So, like I said, y'all, working from home, if you are interested in doing it, pursue it now while COVID is going on because there are so many employers that are hiring work from home agents. And look for ones that say that if you want to, you know, work from home forever, look for those jobs that say permanent, not temporary until COVID is over, because they let you know up front whether as soon as COVID is over, you're going to be back in the office or, this will be permanent forever. Let me give you an example of what I mean. So I live in Ohio. My employer is in Oregon. So it's not like when COVID is over that I can commute every day if I live in Oregon I'm sorry, if I live in Ohio and they live in Oregon. So this job will always be a remote position. So when you go on these job websites like Indeed and Career Builder and Monster, put in literally work from home jobs. When they come up, apply for everything. You never know who's going to call you. The current job that I have, I didn't apply for them. They found me. Even to when they found me, I was like, wait a minute, you're in Oregon and I'm in Ohio? And they were like, yeah, that's not a problem for us. We basically what they told me is that gives them more employees in that employee field to look for, more talent if they can include the entire country. So it broadens their talent pool. And I was like, well, all right, if y'all don't mind, I'm 3 hours ahead of them, which works for them in the job that I do. Also, y'all, I noticed that because I work from home, say I get off, and again, I'm not in a call center. Um, I have work where basically I monitor these folks, and I don't want to really go into it because, it's privacy issues with the employer. So basically, what I'm saying is, if I feel or believe that I have emails that need to be answered and my workday is over, say I get off at 5:30 and say maybe around 9 before, I go upstairs. I'm like, let me check my email before I go upstairs and see if anybody has emailed me. Do they need anything? I will log in real quick for maybe 5 or 10 minutes, answer a couple emails, and I'm out. What that has done is the employer sees that you're you're working, even when you're not supposed to. So what happened is it made them feel like I was a very valuable employee. Same thing on the weekend. I don't work weekends, but if I have a couple minutes, I check to see if anybody's emailed me over the weekend. I respond, and yes, I do get paid for all that. Funny thing is, in the beginning, I wasn't even putting in, those 15 minutes here, 20 minutes there, because I was like, well, I'm at home, and they didn't tell me to log in. I just did it. But I was having a conversation with my boss one time, and he was like, no, we want to pay you for all the time that you log in. We really appreciate it. We didn't even know you were doing it. Basically, like I told you one time, my boss was like, I don't know what you're doing, but keep it up because our client really likes you and they feel that you go out of your way to help them. So, whatever it is, keep doing it. And if you are working times that you are not putting on your timesheet or whatever, because I don't actually have a timesheet. Of course, I work from home, so I have an app where I enter my time. I just go in, enter that 15, 20, 30 minutes here, and before I know it, I have all this overtime that I don't even feel like it, that I've worked overtime because I'm at home. So, with that, y'all, I just want to say if you have any questions about working from home, I'm open to answering them. Good luck in your search and jump on it while it's hot because there are, oh my God, so many work from home jobs. Y'all take care, and as always, thanks for taking the time to listen to my video. Bye bye now. So, guys, I wanted to share with you my work from home little setup, my desk. So, hopefully, you can see it. So, I told you that I just bought this little cheap desk on Amazon, and this is my little desk. I got my printer and all my little stuff there, and this is what I have above my desk. Move back so you guys can see it, and I will show you my little desk area. And this chair, y'all, I'm barely 5 feet. It's so comfortable. I might get another one with a higher back. I didn't think of that. I was thinking of my lower back, so I got a lower chair, but I think I might get another one. So all my little stuff that I got going on. There you go. And let me go see if I get a better view of my little. I hope I don't trip over nothing, be laying on the floor. Y'all be. And what those are above my desk is I wanted some type of overhead lighting. So I found these little balls that my kids put up for me on Amazon. Child, I didn't. First of all, the ceiling's kind of high and I couldn't reach them. But there you go. That's my little setup. I even got a latrine, a bathroom right here. Y'all, just walk over here. A little bathroom, my kitchen that way. So I'm like downstairs. And let me just pan back. And that's my patio right there. All right. So this works for me. Y'all, on this wall, I plan to get me a flat screen. I only been living here going on 2 months, I believe. But I'm going to get me a TV to put on that wall. It's just that I have other televisions and right now it's not so important. I want to decorate other stuff, so that's why I haven't bought it already. But yeah, this space works so good for me. Um, like I said, I normally am upstairs, but I like this better. And I'll just pan around this way so you can see a little bit of my house. Little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit. These some little mirrors that I got on the wall, child. I gotta go in a second because I have a meeting at work, so. But I'm gonna try to figure out how to insert this clip so you guys can see my little setup and how calming it is. So working from home, y'all, it's the bomb. That's the only way I can put it. It is the bomb. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching.